What's up, you guys? This is Mighty Mike's Marketing Minutes. Guys, I just want to do a quick live today because I'm running around taking care of some stuff. So I want to just get right into it, okay? The next 10 days, I am going to do what I call the 10 commandments of marketing in your business and the 10 commandments in business. It's probably going to become a little book or a little guide or something like that. But it's something that actually I use, and it's kind of the way I operate. It's been the way I've operated for the last couple years. Before that, I feel like it's just life's lessons that happened to me that helped me understand the way that I need to run my business. Okay, so the first commandment in business is to do dealings with integrity. Don't do a deal if it would you hear this stuff a lot. You hear people talk about, well, be honest, live in it. No, there's more to it, okay? It's similar to parenting, actually. If, for example, if I have a child that comes to me and asks for something, and I say no, like absolutely no, right? I don't give them an explanation, I just say no. I actually lose a little bit of credibility with them, okay? Because when I say no, and bear with me in the parenting example here, because when I say no without saying, let me think about it or anything like that, then they immediately go to a response that I am being mean, or I am being I'm not being fair, okay? So similarly in business, let's say I run a promotion and I say, I'm going to end this promotion at midnight on this certain day. I can't then the next day say, well, just kidding. Like, I was just saying that because I was hoping more people would sign up because of scarcity. Because then people lose trust in me. Someone who I look up to big time, who's in the whole marketing and ClickFunnels world, said that he purchased this program. He gave a speech, one of his big speeches, and in his speech he said he bought this program from this other guy, this really successful program, for $1 million. He bought the rights to it so that he could then own it and sell it at this one presentation. So that made him seem really big, right? It was like, man, he spent $1 million just to give it to us for free, but to make the offer that much better. And I was like, dang, that's pretty good, right? It really impacted me when he first said that. The thing that got me, though, is a few months later, when he was selling a different product, a different course, he told the same story, except for he said he bought the thing specifically for this new course that had come up. And that's not true. Like, if what he said the first time was true, then what he said the second time couldn't have been true, if that makes sense. So it's important to just think through what your message is, and what your brand is, and what it is you're going to offer to the world, and be honest about it. Like, I get brand positioning, and I get sales leveraging and things I get all that. And so he gets a pass a little bit, but at the same time, because it's in the sales moment or whatever, and he's trying to make that sale, but you will lose people who don't understand that, and they heard your one story, they hear a different story. You will lose people. So that's just one example about dealing with integrity. It is the number one thing, because I was watching a video from Warren Buffett yesterday, just a genius businessman, so humble. And he said that one of the things you have to do when you're hiring people is you're trying to find someone with integrity, trying to find someone with a good attitude, and someone who is highly skilled. And the thing is you can find somebody who's highly skilled that has integrity, and they'll be okay. They'll be all right. And then you can find somebody who has integrity, who has a good attitude. They just won't perform very well because they don't have a good skill. But if you find somebody that has a great skill and a great attitude, it's going to seem like the perfect fit. But if they don't have integrity, it will never work. Ever, 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 ever work. So one of the things that separates me from a lot of the other marketers out there, like as a businessman, is I started as a businessman pounding the pavement. And I know what it's like. I know about the struggle, right? The struggle's real. And so I have, building this business as a marketer now, I come from a different perspective because I'm like listening to people and they've basically sold their souls to become a marketer. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to offer my products. As a matter of fact, because I've seen such disgustingness, one guy who really actually doesn't do this, did not sell his soul, and has benefited big time from it, is Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V. Gary V is genuine through and through. He's built a team of marketers. They have a certain service they offer for a certain fee. They'll do it for you, and they do a great job at it. And he hires the best people out there, and that's all there is to it. You don't have to sell, get a quick sell out of people. And so, that's why I've decided, to focus on my Mighty Automation. This is a website that I know works for people. It sets up the foundation for people. That is why when it comes to social media ads, I haven't really sold that. I haven't really offered that as a service openly, but it is something that I'm doing now for people. So I thought, well, since I already have a couple customers I'm doing the Facebook ads for, Facebook campaigns, maybe I'll start talking about it. Basically, you just have to live with integrity. Tomorrow there's going to be, the commandment number 2, business number 2. And I'm going to go through the 10 commandments of business. And this is not me. This is what I've learned. These are the research from the research I've done. The Warren Buffetts of the world have said, and it's just indisputable that this is the way that you need to do if you want to be successful long term. So guys, I hope this is helpful. Live with integrity, but also in your business, make sure your business dealings are beneficial to both you and your customer. If they're not, it's not worth it. I saw a post on LinkedIn yesterday where this lady said that someone wanted to hire her, a really successful person wanted to hire her, but this person was already really successful, really good, and had a lot to offer. And she said, it was like a $5,000 coaching program. And so this wealthy, actually, I don't know if she was rich, but she was very successful. And she signed up for her coaching program. And she said, hey, I can't take your money. I learned from you. You might be able to learn something from me, but nothing about this certain topic. I think it was how to do LinkedIn. Nothing about this certain topic will I be able to teach you. So she didn't accept her money. It was $5,000. She could have taken it. She could have went off and did, she could have had her in her program. She could have even said, hey, this big top level, marketing person, this big top level marketing person is in my group learning from me. Right? Big top level marketing person is learning from me and she's in my group. But she didn't do that. She said, no, you keep your money. I don't want you to be in my program. There's a lot of other things. It's not that I don't want you to be in my program. As a matter of fact, you can come in my program for free, but I don't want to take your money because you're not going to learn from me. I'm going to learn from you. So anyway, have each deal be with integrity. Another thing I learned when it comes to this, just to wrap it up, is people who are deceitful, people who sign up for something that you have. I don't know if deceitful is the right word, but if somebody signs up for what you have and then they decide that it's not right for them, you have to be really careful about how you do that. In the legal world, there's no refunds. You hired me. I went to go serve it already. I already tried to deliver something. I already did this investigation or whatever it is. You've already put hours into it. You do not refund. And if it goes down to brass tacks, you go to court, you do whatever you got to do. People are not going to take your money from you. But in the marketing world, it's a little different. What matters most is that they're happy with the product they received. And so I got a couple things I got to get to here right away, getting back to the office. But I just want to leave that thought with you guys. I hope that is helpful. Live with integrity and stay tuned each day this week while I'm on the road. I'm hopping on the road tomorrow. So all of the Mighty Marketing Minutes are going to be from the road, little lives like this. So I hope you guys enjoy these 10 commandments of business in these next 9 days. Take care, be safe, and stay mighty.